Hi, my name is Fiona Keary from Style Liberation and welcome to this week's colour combination. We're sticking to the warm theme at the moment. Don't worry, we'll get back to the coolies very soon. However, you may have noticed in the shops at the moment that there are lots of warm colours out there at the moment, especially coming into autumn winter, which is quite usual. Look, we know the challenge can be to try and work with colour. Like, we love colour, we get excited by it. However, sometimes we're not sure how to put it all together. And our default sometimes ends up being black or white. So in this series, we are aiming to show you how to combine colour in different ways to make it exciting, fun, and that you feel more comfortable and confident with it. So today what we're doing is we're actually showcasing this beautiful Trenery French linen crop sleeve blazer, and it is in a gorgeous golden honey. So if you have a look, it works beautifully for your warm and muteds, and it also works really well for your warm and clears as well. It is a gorgeous colour. However, we know it can maybe make some people feel a little uncomfortable, that it might be a little bit too bold. What do I wear it with? And as I said before, often the default is black. So what I wanted to show you today is some neutrals to wear it with, some colours other than neutral, and then I often find that using print or pattern is a great way to make a really bold colour a little bit more subtle, to turn it down just a little bit so that we feel more comfortable wearing it. So let's start off with some of our neutrals first. So as you know, we are obsessed with navy. So I'm just going to move it a little bit closer here so you can see. Perfect. So as you know, we're a little bit obsessed with navy. So for us, it's always navy instead of black to pair any colour. We think it really makes colour sing and looks really, really great. You may have noticed it's a little bit hard to see here, but we've actually gone with something that is a slightly off-white cami underneath. But again, you could change that up. You could actually put navy underneath as well. You may have noticed also we've gone for a little snake print scarf here, just to, you know, with the orange on the side, just to lift it a little bit too. So navy, really good option. You may remember the cappuccino pants from last time. So these are the Sportscraft Evie Capri pants. Again, really great combination. If you feel like the navy is too much, like there's too much contrast between the navy and this beautiful golden honey colour, then pairing it with something a little bit lighter, a little bit softer, will help you make more of that, what we call medium contrast. So that's a really good option there. You can actually see some of that colour is coming through the snake print scarf there. A slightly different tone, but in the same it's almost like an oatmeal or biscuit tone. And again, you can get pants in this, skirts in this. I'm just showcasing it with the top, but just to see how we're using some of those beautiful, I guess, warmer beiges and camels and biscuit tones to work with our stronger colours in our palettes. And as you saw last time as well, if you do want to amp it up a little bit, we've got that beautiful petrol blue here, which is great. So you could wear this again as a pant, a top, a skirt to, again, accentuate and make that colour a little bit bolder. So it really depends on your style personality, whether you really want to bold it up or if you want to tone it down just a little bit. Another alternative for those of you who are warm, because you're always looking for those neutrals that don't feel like they're too light or not necessarily out there. And another thing to look at is also your warmer greys or taupes. And I think that is my favourite colour combination. So I love this colour. As a cool, clear and dark, I also wear this colour as well. It's a great little shoe. But this colour, I think it just tones beautifully, especially if you're someone who's relaxed, natural, elegant, classic, where you just want to add a pop of colour, but you don't necessarily want it to be screaming at you, like my colour combination here, for example. So when you want it to be a little bit more subtle and subdued, you opt for those lighter or more subtle colours there too. If are looking for something a little bolder in your combination, like the navies, another one to think about is also introducing the rust. And you saw this last time. This is a cocoon cardigan from Target. However, I just want to show you the colour combination here. But can you imagine that in a beautiful like wool skirt paired with that, or crepe pants? And again, I'd keep it pretty neutral in the top, or I'd maybe put a little snake print or something that's a little bit subtle underneath there as well. And I mentioned just before about adding print, just to make things look a little bit softer. So same as what we're doing with those warmer greys and taupes, but again, if you want to do that a little bit softer, a really great way to do that is to introduce some print. So you can see that's a gorgeous pleat skirt from, it's a maxi skirt from H&M that I just picked up. So you can see there it's got a little split up the side. I mean, this is great for work if you're looking for something that's a little bit more feminine. So if your colour palette is warm and muted or warm and clear, and those variations, so warm, clear, light, warm, clear, bright, or warm, muted, soft, warm, muted, deeper, then making it a little bit more feminine is by bringing in those softer fabrics, using some of the lighter colours and some of the beautiful florals over the top as well. And if you are someone who is a little bit more creative or elegant, or you're classic but have creativity as a secondary style personality, then bringing in this gorgeous check. And this skirt, I'm just going to put that other one down there, but this skirt is quite fun because it's just got that little bit of a drape through there too. I know it's looking a little bit funny on the screen with the eyes going, but that colour combination as well. So you can see how it just makes it a little bit more subtle compared to if we go with the bolder colour where we're making it quite striking and the whole focus becomes that jacket. So they are just some colour combinations that you can go for. Now, if you're looking for other block colours as well, or something a little bit more subtle, you can see I've chosen just those ones from the warm and muted deep palette. So you can see how you could tone any of those colours, that beautiful green, that blue, softer blue, slightly, it's called Rosetta Pink, and the pastel peach as well would work really well. And you could see some of those colours actually coming through those that printed skirt, in particular the floral one there as well. If you'd like to find out more about colour, or if you're someone who's interested in having your colours done, working from a colour palette where everything mixes and matches for you, or you've had your colours done in the past and they're not quite feeling the same anymore, they can change. If you'd like to find out more, I'll put a link above just so that you can find out more about our group colour sessions, our group our virtual sessions and our one-to-one sessions that we hold in Sydney, Brisbane and also in Canberra. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.